Yo, welcome guys back to the channel. We're doing another video. Now, you probably you probably have seen me tweet more today in 1 hour than I've ever tweeted. I think I tweeted like 10 times today. Bro, these games today were insane. I don't know, like I feel like I'm having to make this content because I'm walking around my room still. Like, I don't know what to do. I've already posted a freaking tweet video and a TikTok. Like, these games today were crazy. People don't realize today how crazy these games were. Now, if you watch these games today, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. If you didn't watch these games today, we're going to talk about it a little. So, we're going to start with the PSG Barcelona game. I cannot believe it because I finished my stream today and I've gone to the gym to lift some weights and I see Rafinha and I'm like, I'm going crazy because Rafinha scores early, right? And they're up in aggregate 4-2. And I'm like, oh my God, you know, this is it for Barca. Like, maybe this is it. And I was actually, in the past, I've been a little bit of a Barcelona hater. I can't lie. Like, I haven't always gone crazy with them, but I respect them. I think, I respect them now, like what Xavi's trying to do there. And I thought this was going to be the year they actually go through and really do well. I mean, even as is, like, this for them is a step this year, getting to this point. And then they get a red card, and it was a tough red because it wasn't given a penalty, and it was one of those reds where I think he was last man from the replay. It's one of those reds that this is my analysis of it, and I'm going to correct myself. Recently it feels like in football the reds that are being given are very, very soft. I've been very frustrated the last few match days watching a couple Prem games where they're giving reds, like one red that was given in the West Ham Chelsea game where he's just clearing the ball. There's nothing he can do. There was another one a week after. I forget which one it was. The reds that are being given out now, we're watching a different game of football, which is tough. It's tough to adjust to, but it just, man, I actually, when he got a red card at Araujo, I thought it was not all over, but then, Dembele scored a huge goal for them. Vitinha had an insane goal. And at that point, it was 4-4. But this is around that time is kind of when it got really interesting because you guys see here, Xavi got a red card. Xavi got a red card today, and not only we're gonna talk through a couple of these. So Xavi got a red card, and then Barcelona's, I believe, assistant goalkeeper coach got a red card as well. Or the goalkeeper coach, but he stepped in as, he was kind of like an assistant role. He stepped in to be the manager. Then he got a red. He got a red like 5 minutes later. So at this point, I'm sitting here tweeting about this because I'm freaking out in the gym. I'm like, I've never seen this before. I don't know if I've ever watched a match of football where the head manager gets thrown out and then another, whoever it is, the goalkeeper, whatever, fitness coach. Like, is the fitness coach after this going to be the head coach, the manager? Is that what happens once the secondary coach gets thrown out? I don't know. I've never seen this. Has this ever happened before? It definitely has. But this is what people don't understand. There were so many things going on today, not even just like about the goals and the football. So many crazy incidents going on off the pitch. And this was really the craziest part. Before we talk about this Cancelo challenge, guys, so PSG goes and levels it at 4-4, right? So at this point, we were 3-2 heading to this leg. Vitinha levels it. And this is what's crazy that people are sleeping on today. Gundo, on a kickoff, hits the post. Now, if we are 5-4 to Barcelona, if that goes in with 30, 40 minutes left and they make the proper changes, you could argue that we might be still watching a penalty shootout right now. And that's even if they conceded one. Maybe they don't concede and they go ahead and they win 5-4. And this is, as a Barcelona fan today, if you are a Barcelona fan, there's a part of me that feels bad for you. You even had a potential challenge in the end with Gundo where I didn't see a penalty on Marquinhos, but by the logic of how this game is going recently, Vitinha got a piece of him kind of on the leg, and I was like, damn, I thought they might have called it. Gundo was definitely diving for it, but with some of the calls we're seeing recently, there was just a couple moments today with Barcelona where, like, even Rafinha at the end of the game, before Mbappe scored the sixth goal in the aggregate to go up 6-4, Rafinha went like 1v3. He had a first touch that he took crazy, and then he just shanked it, man. And that's the Rafinha that I know. But that's why Rafinha's been really impressing me. He scores today. He's done his job. He scores 2 goals in the last leg. I think it was 2 goals, right? And anyways, Barca, just overall, man, Barca had some really tough breaks today, I have to say. Like, just as a neutral watching this game, I felt really bad for Barcelona today. They had 3 total red cards. I mean, they just had a lot of bad breaks. But That to me was crazy that they hit the post on the kickoff. That's what people are forgetting about. And then look, this is just like, again, with the bad breaks, whatever you want to argue, because I know with penalties, people are always going to argue it's a penalty, it's not a penalty. Like personally, I felt like this was a penalty. I just think this is reckless. I don't know what he's doing. It doesn't matter what I think or what you think if this is a penalty, right? What is he doing? Bro, man's back is turned the goal. He's on the edge of this, like, edge of the box at the corner flag almost, and Cancelo is challenging like this. Now I know there was some idiot on Twitter who says obviously he's playing to win, right? Because I'm like, why is he challenging this? But no, dude, what the hell is bro doing, man? I don't know. This was really dumb from him. This, like, and this is what's just summarizing today with Barcelona, man. I feel like they were getting back to their like bad habits, man. It's driving me crazy to watch as a neutral because, like, what is he doing, bro? Yes, they had some things not go their way today, but they also had moments where, like, oh my God, what are they doing? And then Mbappe converts the penalty. Look, it's a big game. Mbappe is not missing the penalty, bro. Mbappe steps up, he hits the penalty, and then yeah, I gotta say this today. Ter Stegen today was fantastic. Watching Ter Stegen versus Donnarumma, because Donnarumma sometimes, man, I don't know what he does. He's making some serious mistakes at times. He's really shaky. I don't know. Like, goalkeeper is a huge part of winning a UCL. He's kind of shaky for me, man. I don't know. I don't trust him. Ter Stegen was crazy today. I mean, even this, we're not gonna be able to watch it because it's gonna get copyrighted. But even this, the last goal that that PSG scored today, the Mbappe rebound. I mean, Mbappe shoots it. I think there's a rebound from Asensio. It was a double save until Mbappe put it in. I mean, Ter Stegen today deserves credit because he had some crazy saves. Mbappe also today. One more thing to talk about with this game. Almost scored from a corner. Like, people don't realize how close that was at the near post. So, yeah, the storyline of this today for me, you know, probably the most disrespectful sporting photo I've seen in a while. This is just crazy, bro. I mean, Dembele's done nothing wrong here, but he's just smiling. It's crazy to see this photo. It's crazy. I was watching this on Paramount Plus when I was working out today, and I started seeing this, and I couldn't even believe it. Anyways, Barcelona fans, I feel for you guys. This side is so interesting because now PSG is going to go against Dortmund, and I'm going to be talking a little bit about that in this video, just a little bit. We'll talk more on stream, or I just wanted to kind of talk a little bit about match reaction. Look, I don't like Atletico Madrid. I just don't like anything about this club. I don't like the way they play football. There are a couple players on the team that I like. I don't like what goes on at this club. So I was very much rooting against Atletico Madrid today. I know some people are fans of this club. But Dortmund, man, the Bundesliga is going strong this year. I mean, Leverkusen is up there as one of the best teams in the world. You got Dortmund left in the competition. Bayern's playing tomorrow. Dortmund are in the semis. You know, Leverkusen is still up in the Europa. Dortmund get it done today, man. And two Manchester United players. Sabitzer had 2 goals and an assist, bro. And Sancho getting the start and getting a 7.2. Adeyemi also had a really close chance in this game. Atletico today were just not good enough. I mean, even one of the goals they got today was so lucky from Hummels, bro. I tweeted out, I thought Hummels was doing match fixing, and then, bro, I keep telling people, watch out for Füllkrug, man. Füllkrug, Maatsen is incredible. He's an incredible left back. Watch out for Füllkrug, though. I tell people for a year now, I really rate this guy. I really think he is such a good proper 9. Crazy. So he done really well today for them. And then Sabitzer, bro, the scenes. I mean, Sabitzer goes on a lefty volley. Oblak was very poor today. And Dortmund go ahead and they do it. I posted a little something on Twitter today as well. So Dortmund go through 5-4 on aggregate. This is going to be a very exciting matchup, Dortmund versus PSG. It's two teams that like to attack and have very talented players. I would say I'm expecting PSG to go to the finals. If they don't go to the finals, I would be surprised. I mean, this is going to be PSG's chance here, man. This is the chance for Mbappe to build. I mean, if Mbappe wants to build a GOAT legacy case, you know, everything that Mbappe's already done in his career, this is going to be huge to leave PSG with the Champions League. If he can get it done this year, it's going to be a challenge because this other side is crazy. This Man City Real Madrid, I mean, my prediction right now is that whoever wins this is going to win unless there's some major injury, but there's a monster to beat in this other side. But you never know, right? UCL final, you never know what could happen in a UCL final. That's kind of how it goes, right? And you just got to get there. So crazy games today. I don't even know the last time I can remember a match day just being this insane. I feel terrible, man, for the Barca fans, but at the same time, I'm excited to see kind of what Mbappe could do with PSG. I'm not look. I don't really like. I don't have anything against Dortmund. I think it's going to be a very exciting game. Dortmund have a lot of really good young talent, man. I mean, you wonder. It's so interesting with all these teams that sell out talent. Like Dortmund had so many players through the last 5 to 10 years that are top players all around the world, and it's like, do we even think maybe they wouldn't even be in this position with those players? I don't know, dude. It's crazy, but it really shows you Dortmund is a great club. For them to get it done like this and be able to be in a Champions League semifinal, good for them. Good for them. I mean in the league this year, they're in 5th place. So the German league is really showing out this year. I gotta say. They're doing very well this year in the competitions. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be me. I gotta go get a run in. Crazy day. Just want to offer like a little bit of reaction, bro. I can't like fathom how crazy today was. Let's see how tomorrow is, man. Let's see how it goes tomorrow.